Yes, sir. What is poppin', Space Academy? It's your boy Lowk in the goddamn building, you know what I'm saying? And I'm here with Kiddo CSA in the building. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He stepped in with his double cup, and I'm like, okay, let me see what vibe this boy on right now.
Like, just, vibe.
Some light, some slight, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
How you feeling though today, my G?
I feel good. It's been a good day, just started off also productive and stuff, it's been a good day, man. I feel good.
Oh yeah, productive how? Studio? What's going on?
I'm just like, I'm cooking up right now. I'm just making like a lot of music, and also just besides that, like I'm just, just trying to set the business also right. Every time you gotta just make sure things are going right.
Yeah.
So I'm on that path right now, just making sure everything is going according to order.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Now, I see you stepped in with the team. Is this your team?
Yes, sir. This is my team.
Who's in the team? Where's the shooter? I know there's a shooter. There always is a shooter.
Man, the greatest that right there.
I knew it. I knew there's a shooter.
Swan,
yes, sir.
That's Blue Swan right there. That's my best friend Ned. Is the road manager also as well.
For sure.
We go like a long way back. We went to like high school together also as well. And then this is Mia, the hottest DJ right now in the East Land, killing it, popping shit. You know what I'm saying?
Let him smiling and shit, trying to be humble and smiling.
Nah. Like I got a solid group of like I'd say like brothers also.
Yeah,
my brothers for real.
And you need that. You need a solid team. to keep you grounded, all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
100%, bro.
That's dope, bro. It's a blessing to have you here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a blessing to be here. I've been watching y'all for a minute.
Oh, appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Yes, sir. It's a vibe out here, dog.
Yes, sir.
And really, what's crazy? It's like sometimes like you see shit on social media and when you pull up like, but this is real.
Oh, that's sure. Like that's on social media, it was dope. But what's going on now? But yeah, this time is clean. It is what you saw. You know what I'm saying?
100%,
yes, sir.
100%,
now, welcome to the Space Academy. You know what I'm saying? Space Impact, Kiddo. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Let's take it to the world.
Yes, sir.
Crazy, yeah.
So I know, to be honest, the first time I heard of you and saw you perform was Cotton Fest last year. You know what I'm saying? And I was in the crowd. I was busy shooting and I was getting content and shit. And I saw you, and I think you performed your song Asambe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm like, okay, this shit is dope. You know what I'm saying? Then I went and I peeped the music. But we'll get into the music. You know what I'm saying? Before we go there, I just want to know, who is Kiddo CSA? Where you residing from? You know what I'm saying? What did it take for you to get to where you are right now? All of that.
So, my original like real government name is Sipo Ngube, and I'm straight from the East Rand, born and bred. Like I went to high school in Willamore. And just like growing up, I've always been influenced with music because my family is very like musically influenced, So my dad plays a lot of different stuff, like my mom, my sisters, my brothers. So I mean, like just growing up and listening to all of the sounds, because also we stayed in a flat, so it was a really small space, and I never used to like be able to go and play with other kids and stuff. So I mean, that was my way of like taking away the boredom, part of life. So I was just like listening to music
for sure.
Plus at that time, like Trace and all of these music channels were going crazy with the new music videos all the time. I was super excited. So I mean, I just started making music from like I think age 14. I've always wanted to make music before that, like since like I was 9 or something like that. But I mean, like also the first time I actually stepped into studio, I think I was like 14 years old, I think. And then like made a song, and then like from there, I just started, I think, just building also from like a brand perspective from where I'm from, like just getting a couple people to notice, and you know what I'm saying. So it's always been, how I actually look at it, it's like I think it's still the same thing from that time, but in a different, like it's advanced, like, but we keep just making sure like we take the music out there, and we just keep putting ourselves also out there. So from that, I release more music, and then I jump out of high school, and then now the decision to say you're going to university or you're working or what's going on,
or you rapping.
I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. So now what also happens is like I jump out of school. I think it was 2020, right?
All right.
Yeah, I finished school 2019. So 2020, I'm at home, and like I'm trying to figure out like what am I gonna do? Like because I can't be at home also just like vibing.
Yeah.
So I think 2020 paused like because obviously like COVID and stuff, and we're at the crib most of the time. And then that passed, and then we went straight into 2021. I mean, like the whole 2020 thing. So everybody was at home. People felt so
that whole,
nobody was like,
shit.
"Why are you at home?"
Yeah,
I mean,
everybody was at home,
bro.
Yeah, no cap.
So yeah, and then I just started making connections. But in the period of also 2020, we were working though, regardless, like just making sure, like we getting out the music. Like as I said with Ned, right? Yeah, he's my brother right there. He used to always pull up to the crib. So obviously we couldn't go anywhere, but we used to pull up to the crib, we'd light some doobies and just start freestyling. freestyling, you know what I'm saying? So
sure.
that like gave some attention because we ended up doing a song with PH and Delis and Dumi Kladi, right?
Yes,
rest in peace to my brother Dumi Kladi. And then and then from that, man, it was like an upscale of, you know, just crazy stuff. Because straight after dropping that song, I dropped a song with Mick Jenkins also as well. And then I went straight into signing a deal with Warner.
Yeah.
You know, Africa, that's the family. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, it just happened to make sure that I don't go back to work or something. Like, I needed to stay on it. So, I just tried to make sure that, you know, I just always get to it, bro. And that's in a nutshell, that's who I can say I am.
Yeah.
That was a long ass.
This nigga covered the whole interview. All right, we done. Shout out for pulling up, my G.
It's been a good time.
It's been a nice interview out of this bitch. Yes, sir. All right, that's dope. Yeah, that was, you know, a lot to unpack. But, you know, I heard what you said. And one thing that really stuck out was this song with Mick Jenkins, right?
Yeah.
Now, I remember you posting on your IG, you know, you're talking about, I think it was like a conversation with your past self, you know what I'm saying? It was like a letter to your past self, telling him like, you know, we made it to where we always said we'd be.
Yeah.
And then you spoke on how your moms didn't want you to go to the Mick Jenkins water tour. Yeah. And then now you got a song with him. So like, run me through that whole experience of like you trying to go to the tour,
like,
and then now you got a song.
That was like 20, I think he came here for the Waters tour. I think he was in Joburg, 2014. Yeah, 20, but it was, it was around those times. I was young, bro.
Yeah.
And I remember like, because I used to listen to him like a lot. I still do, but like at that time I had just got onto him. So you know when you just got
the
into
whole Waters
artist,
project,
bro.
Crazy 10 out of 10.
I'm on it every day.
10 out of 10.
And then afterwards, like, so I tell moms, I'm like, yo, I'm trying to actually like, you know, go to this tour and stuff like that with this guy's like, what? You're 14, bro.
You're like, you ain't doing none of that.
And at that time, dog, like, I'm really excited. Like, I'm like, yo, this guy's in South Africa. Do you understand?
That's
like,
crazy, bro. Like, yeah, I need to go see that shit,
bro.
Type shit.
So I never worked out though because, you know, also, you know, I understand it obviously growing up, like why she meant that. You know,
facts.
You know,
Still
I probably wasn't even going to be allowed at the concert.
Facts, but they're probably going to nip you at the gate or some shit.
Yeah. So after that, like, I then met a guy called Undefined, you know, Adam. He's like my brother right now. Literally, he stays in California. Okay. So during 2021, they had like, you know, when like everything eased off and then everybody was going to studio and working.
Yeah,
and
everybody out again, doing their shit again.
Yeah, so I think they were in studio. And then they called me one night, they were in studio and they were like, yo, we got this joint. So this is how it sounds. Like, it's just the chorus only.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm buzzed out by the fact that these guys are calling me at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Just like that.
And I'm just like, that side, okay, it's probably like during the day, but I'm sleeping. But yo, there's Mick Jenkins on my screen. That's hard.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Sir.
So I mean, after that, like, you know, they sent me the song and then I just filled in the verses and yeah.
And did you feel any kind of pressure? Like, yo, this is a Mick Jenkins feature, you know, I gotta perform crazy? Type shit.
What's crazy is that like, at that time, I even missed myself at that time because I was young. Like, I didn't really care. Like, I was just making music. Like, even right now, that's who I am actually. But now, like, there's more guidance in terms of like, yo, we need to like, you know, make shit like this. Or,
for sure.
You know, we need to
there's
just
more
like,
guidelines.
There's
you know
more
what I'm
guidelines,
saying?
you know. But back then, like, it was just making stuff. You know what I'm trying to say? So at that time when he sent it, I was super hyped. And I just went like to write the verses.
Yeah.
Next day, I was also still with him also because we recorded it at Littl's house, remember? Yeah, I was still with him also as well. Like, I came to his hood because that's where I was recording. And then afterwards, we went and recorded both of the verses.
Yes, sir.
Straight after that, I had went to Tanzania for the music video shoot for DJ PH and Delis and the song Gotta Go. Yeah. So after that, like, when I had went there, we just realized, like, yo, the song is out, sounded good, mixed and mastered. It's like the one. Like, let's take it out.
Sure.
And it was just that, you know.
Shit like that.
Shit like that.
Nah, that must be a crazy experience, bro.
Crazy,
from being blocked. You know, it's kind of like I don't want to say a sign, or it's one of those things where, you know, you weren't able to go to the tour, you know what I'm saying? And then jiggy now, you got a song with the brew, you know what I'm saying?
You know what's exciting? I'm like waiting for more shit like that. Like, I can't wait to get in studio with like Travis, Thug, like, or even besides that, like, just be able to like sell out a show in LA, dog.
Sure.
Like, you know, even if it's 200 people, like, we gonna do
you know
it.
You're gonna do your shit.
Because it's like a thing of, I use like anything I feel like I think of and I'm able to put enough work into it. I feel like anybody can achieve anything.
For sure.
So I mean, like, you know, if stuff like that can happen, yo, who knows what can happen?
You know what I'm saying?
You know? Just gotta keep going.
For sure. That's dope. That's 100%. A really dope story, bro. You know what I'm saying?
100%, bro.
And I think you also spoke on how all the people that you used to look up to, you used to rap these niggas verses, and now you being invited to like studio sessions and shit like that.
Yeah.
So who have you been invited to studio sessions with, and like how was that whole process? Were you starstruck at first, or was it a thing of like, I'm that nigga, I'm gonna do my thing?
Dog, like I feel like my niggas there, like song, sure. So like abachita, like niggas are niggas, dog.
Yes,
so
sir.
At first, like growing up, very like, you look at these niggas on TV and you're like, hey.
Yeah.
Hey,
like,
he quite different.
Yeah.
But like I think just growing up, bro, like I just also started noticing like everybody has their own problems. Everybody's a person. Sure. Like, so I don't ever think I will get into a room and be like starstruck, but I'll always like be like a pinch in the moment like to say, yo, dog, we here.
Shit, we really here.
That type of stuff. Yeah. So I think, I got into studio this year with like quite a lot of people. Like I did a studio session with Cheddar the James.
What?
Like when he came to SA, that was hard. We did a song. Crazy. I like the song also as well. So yeah, like we logged in like that, and then I'm also jumped in studio with Mash. Shout out Mash Beats.
He's doing his thing. He's doing his thing right now.
I put up on Mash like I think for like an hour or two, or like we just did like a little record. Like it's going crazy. I like it. I like it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So who else have I got into studio with again? Oh my god, damn.
Fast life, boy.
Oh, I did a studio session also with her. Cut the Lights.
Cut the Lights.
Yeah, he hard.
For sure.
Yeah, damn. Yo,
a whole lot of music and motion.
A whole lot. Right in my mind.
Yeah. Zucci too.
We even did one with Zucci also as well. Yeah, like it's just like a lot of people. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Just like sometimes we just forget, but it's a lot of people. Yeah, just like mix and mash.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
So you're doing your thing, studio sessions, whole lot of music being made, all that.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's cool. Yeah. Now, when I listen to your music, you strike me as a very, I hate to say this, I really don't like saying this to rappers, but like lyrical, I'm saying, cadence is there, flow is there, I'm saying, the generic shit, that makes a rapper a rapper. Yeah, I feel like you got all that shit on lock, so I want to know, and also knowing that you fuck with Mick Jenkins, I also want to know, like, who were your inspirations growing up and who did you actually listen to?
I really, like, so you see like how I was telling you, like my family has like a lot of music infused and stuff like that. Sure. Like I think growing up, I never listened to a lot of hip hop. Like unless it was like 50 Cent in the club, like that's what my brothers would be playing.
The OG shit.
I just started listening to everything because there was Kwaito at the time. There was like actually I even like went back because the other day I was like reading up on something when they say like the stuff that you really love, go back to like the earliest moment and try to think about how it happened, you know?
Yeah.
And I realized like the first time I even like wanted to do music was from like a Kwaito song playing like on TV, like, and I was like, wait, dog, this is hard, fun, bro. Like they actually doing it. So I just like wanted to start doing it also as well. But what resonated more is like as time went by, I then got into like, high school thing, like primary school right before finishing primary school. Yeah. So like I think I was accessible to like enough English and understanding what actually the guys were saying.
Yeah.
So I got into like that space. Got into that space very, and then like I just started listening to a lot of Kendrick. When I tapped into Kendrick, I tapped into Absol, I tapped into Zara.
The rabbit hole just kept going,
and then it just kept going crazy. But like I felt like I gravitated more towards like Kendrick mostly because I felt like it's always a musical conversation. So it's always about like how you see things and how you are able to like detail your feelings or whatever the case may be. And he did it like, and he's still doing it at a high rate, you know. So I could say like I started listening to a lot of Kendrick, Thug also. I started listening to also a lot of people. Thug, Mick Jenkins. I was also at the same time also listening to a lot of different stuff. Like I was listening to Oliver Mtuguti at the time.
Like a whole mixture of shit.
Lots of stuff, bro. Like Oliver Mtuguti I was listening to at the time. Davido also, it came out. So I was like listening to a lot of Afro beats. Even till today though, I listen to everything. Like literally, like everything. Like right now, before the boys even pull up, I was playing like Cleo Soul. When they pull up, we play Thug. When we go out, like it's just
a mixture of a whole lot of different shit.
I love that stuff, bro. Like
piano.
I love piano. So
there we
go.
Okay.
Yeah. We nigga boys. You know what I'm trying to say?
Nigga boys.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you.
Yes,
no, for real. Piano is too much, bro.
Yeah.
If like what's my thing? It's like I always like when I just do like one thing I see for myself, like even like ever since I was a kid that I saw for myself was like just making music. Creating is the most important thing. So what we create doesn't matter. Yeah. As long as like you did your purpose of just creating. That's what I feel. Because also sometimes we get stuck into this thing. Like I don't know if like, but I think it happens to all creatives. Like you do something and then afterwards, like you very much stuck into it. You're trying to change it. You don't think it's perfect. But the problem is you have created and then now you judge it. Sure. So I want to step outside from the judging and just keep creating. You want to
create, let it be. Yeah,
because I'm an artist. Like I rap. I use rap as a medium of expressing my art. Sure. But like, it doesn't mean that I just rap. Yeah. Like, you know, even on a piano song, I can rap. Even though I'm not that bro. Like,
that also doesn't just put you in hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand. Like I do everything. Even like with hip hop itself. Like I when we were coming here, so we were listening to like a lo-fi track I did the other day. We can do trap, we can do like different stuff because I believe like that's the joy in life, finding things, like like just keep on going and finding shit. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But if you're just gonna keep, you know, thinking, oh, this is me, I'm never gonna change.
You're gonna get stuck in that.
You're gonna get stuck in that because also think about how long you have lived in that bubble. Yeah. What if there's something outside of that? Yeah, you know, it's like living in a house, like and never coming out. Like once you come out, you start seeing
the world changed, boy. There's a whole lot snowing. It's snowing. Yeah, dog, I feel you.
Come on, it's crazy. I ain't even gonna lie. So like, I just feel like I'm an artist in all around perspectives, and I just love art. I love creating. I love, you know, being in that space. So yeah, for real.
All right, that's dope, bro. And I heard you say also like whether you're performing somewhere, 200 people in the crowd, all of that. So are you the type of artist that if you go to a show now, God forbid, and there's like 10 people left, you still gonna rock that show? Or
bro, I was out at Cotton Fest this year. I had like an early set, like insanely early. I think we had like 7-10 people in the crowd. Damn. Rock that shit like there was 100 people.
For sure.
That's real. Cause
you there to do what you were called to do.
We do that the next week, get a gig. It's like gang kids and we still go crazy because for me, I believe like, it's like when I'm on stage, there's a different person. So it's like, if that person just needs to do what he has to do, you know what I'm trying to say? I don't let that, cause that's what I'm saying. I love the growth part, bro. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't ever want to wake up and look at myself like, and be like, yo, okay, now I woke up tomorrow, 100 million views. Okay. Like, but there's no, you know, like there's no, like yo, we work for this thing, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? So everything is like a stepping stone, and that like for me is things I look back to and be like, yo, we now we're gonna be doing main stage, we're gonna be going crazier. But we
shit is gonna keep getting better and all of that shit.
It's a story to tell, you know?
Yeah. And which is your favorite performance that you've done? Where was that?
Yo, it was in the East Rand this year in April.
Yeah.
It was a show in the East Rand. Yo, went too crazy.
The hood. They were showing love, bro. Yeah.
We were going crazy. I stepped on there. I was like, piano here.
Sure.
The kids want to dance. Don't tell them about your rap. They want to dance. Crazy because when we got there, there was a guy that was playing a DJ set before, piano set.
Yeah, it can be tough, boy. Coming after DJ set, a hot one also, boy. Like, it's tough, boy. Niggas are dancing on tables. You come.
You know what's crazy?
Yo.
You know what's crazy? Just because, like, how you were saying, like, you need to have, like, niggas that really believe in the shit. Like, my niggas are just like, let's go on stage. But I'm like, these niggas don't understand. What do you mean? So just like relax a little bit. At least, like, But I'm like, nah, let's go do it. And then, like, we just did it. And people, like, gravitated to it. I never expected it to be like that. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That, and, like, I think we did also a Benjamin show. Underground.
Was it Street Fest?
No, I think Underground.
Okay.
Underground also as well. Yeah, man, like, you know, a couple of different stuff. Like, I'm doing Spotify also next week in Braamfontein.
Yeah.
So that's also going to be super dope. But yeah, I got a couple of different, like, favorite shows I've performed at.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And Rocking the Days last year was also dope.
Ooh, that's fire.
And yeah, man, couple of stuff, you know. Yeah.
That's what's up. Okay. Yeah. Now let's tap into a bit of the music, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about So Far So Great, all right? I think once I saw you perform, and the first piece of music that I tapped into was So Far So Great, and there I got a perfect blend of, you know, some conscious shit, some real deep personal shit, some Afro pop infusion, and some trap shit as well, you know what I'm saying? A well-balanced project. So, like, run me through how you go about curating a project. And I heard you say that, you know, you don't want to be trapped in one bubble. You don't want to just because you're a rapper doesn't mean you just do hip hop. So is that how you go about curating your albums? You want to add a bit of everything into it?
Yeah, cause you know what, like I was on this thing, right? So like even we were creating So Far So Great, and then I was thinking to myself, I'm like, you know, I don't want to ever like make stuff for a specific audience only.
Yeah.
That was never the goal, like, you know what I'm trying to say? Because
not just to be one thing.
Yeah, because also what I noticed was like, you know, there's a market. So it's like creating stuff. Like I can say the Hulk and all of them standing out here. That's a market for. So when they made that, they made it for a specific market.
For sure.
They know that people love the movies, they love the cartoons, they love. So we're gonna make this for specifically for you guys. But with the music, the nice thing about it is you can broaden yourself. You know what I'm trying to say? And then that's when I realized that like with So Far So Great, I needed to give people different elements of music. So I couldn't just like do the normal stuff.
Traditional,
you know what I'm trying to say? Like
hip hop,
and
rap
then
shit. Yeah.
I also started seeing like that's the vibe for me. That's what I actually gravitate towards because it's even different stuff, but it's the same thing. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like it's all different types of sonics, but they all
it's still you putting your shit onto it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Definitely, bro. Because I also felt like that. Like I don't wake up every day and I'm happy every day or sad every day or want to dance every day, but there's a different emotion for everything on that project. You know what I'm trying to say? From the intro to the outro. So it's yeah.
Nah, for sure.
Crazy.
You know, we'll dig more right after the ad break. Let's just go to a quick ad break. We'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And we back from that little ad break. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Lowk, and I'm here with Kiddo CSA in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
so, yeah, we touched a bit on, you know, some previous projects. Now I want to touch on Worldwide Eye. You know what I'm saying? So that's something recent. That's, if someone wants to get to know you, that's something that they could bump right now to get a idea of where you at in life right now.
Yeah.
So with that project, where are you? What message were you trying to convey with that project?
So with that project, I'm in London for a songwriting camp, right?
Yes, sir.
And like there's a song called 11 Hours to London.
Yeah.
I wrote like the bridge when I was on a plane, right? I wanted to say something, but let me pass it. So I'm on there and then I'm like, this is crazy. I've been to flights before, obviously going to Durban.
Sure, like these local flights.
I'm on an 11-hour flight and I'm like in the air for real.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is crazy. But I'm just like realizing like how far, you know, like
the rest of the world is, bro. Like,
right? And how far like also like we just come from. Like for me, like I was just looking at that as in like, you know, even just for my family, like it's a crazy thing because I don't think any of my family members been to Europe. Like, you know what I'm trying to say.
Especially
like,
were you the first to do certain
so that's
shit.
the type of stuff that really messed me up. It's like, yo, like this is beautiful. Like let's just keep going, you know? So I wrote like a bridge to it, but I was in London with most of the project. I met like a lot of people also as well that side that were doing so much different stuff, singers, people were playing keys, people were playing this, people doing this, that. So I was just like, yo, being here, I feel so, how can I put it? I feel so, like there's so much different going on.
Yeah.
So my mind is all over the place and I'm trying to capture everything and put it into like one body. So that's why even with Worldwide Eye, you can still listen to songs like Miss Me. They're very like something I've never done like before, you know what I'm trying to say? So it's like a whole different, you know, vibe that I was on even mentally also as well. You know what I'm trying to say? And then, so yeah, like I think with that message, it was just more of a hope. Most of my projects are like that. Even with So Far So Great, it's like detailing literally like how I have been wanting to make a project that didn't have the funds for it. I didn't have this.
It's your life story
like,
type
this
shit.
came together. Like it's So Far So Great. So coming up also to Worldwide Eye because also there were so many artists from all over the world featured. So initially I wanted to name it London Eye, right? But because we're in London, you know what I'm trying to say? And like so much also significance that it holds also as well. So, but I realized like, yo, there's so many different brews from here, from like all over the world. So I can't just say
not
London,
just London. Let's make it more broad. You know what I'm saying?
Everywhere, you know? So yeah, but Worldwide Eye, that's like a very experimental project. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? So yeah.
Because you're touching down London, new experiences, new feelings, you know what I'm saying? It only makes sense for you to try
like
new things.
Were all the way in, bro. Because sometimes I would like step into different studio sessions. Like I'd open a room, like niggas different songs. I ain't never like I've never heard this beat in my life. I'm like, what's this? You know?
Feel you, yeah.
So it was really inspiring, and like I couldn't even sleep, bro. Like it was a back to back. Like you know, every day I'd wake up, I'm like, yo, I'm happy for studio. Let's go. Because I was just trying to knock so much stuff out, and yeah, so that's where Worldwide Eye basically comes from. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. So now that trip to London, was that purely like business? Was that, let me just go see what's happening and then shit happened? Or like, how did that work?
Like, I didn't even plan on like releasing a project, so like, that's what I'm saying. Like, we went to London, songwriting camp, like a week and a half.
Yeah.
So when we just got there, like, and when I came back, I made the decision when I came back because I was listening to the songs like cohesively on my phone and I'm like, yo, this is hard.
For sure.
So I picked, like, I made a lot of songs, like at least like 10, I think. And then I picked like 3 from them because 2 were made here.
Sure.
So 3 were made that side, then 2 were made here. So I then realized, like, yo, man, that's the vibe right there. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I just got to keep going in that direction. And that came out, basically. So, yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's some crazy. I feel like, bro, like, these plot points in your life, you know what I'm saying, is shit that's directing your career trajectory. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
It's like everything, all these elements are kind of adding to your journey and all that and leading you to where you're supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Because
I'm a very patient person. So it's like I understand the art of patience as well. Because in the parts of, just learning to be patient, you learn so many things, bro. Yeah. I met Blue Swan, who I was showing you the shooter, right? Yeah. Like, I think 2019, if I'm not mistaken, 2020. Like, bro, from where we come from to now, like, we couldn't even afford to get to places. Like, it was bad. Like, there was
transport
nothing.
Money.
So just to even put that together, like, and just be able to, like, yo, let's do this get thing. Some food. Let's go. Like, let's keep rolling. Like, it's just now we're able to do so much stuff.
To maintain also.
It makes us, like, think about how if we just keep, like, going, we'll really, like, do crazier stuff.
Facts.
But as you said, with like the projects and the songs, they become like a timestamp towards life. Because I want to be like 30 and listen to the shit I made when I was 21 and be like, yo, that's generally how I felt. Like, that's crazy.
That documented what I was going through at
100%.
that time. Yeah.
100%.
That's crazy,
100%, bro.
I like that. Yeah.
Crazy. So yeah. That's why I in a nutshell.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
All right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Right now, we've reached the point, in the interview where we have a little game show, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
We're going to do some little light, some slight, you know what I'm saying?
Let's do it.
So, we know Kiddo is a very, very talented rapper, you know what I'm saying, that dwells in SA, you know what I'm saying? So, right now, I'm going to just throw you back and look at some classic SA hip-hop joints and see just how well-versed you are.
I'm tapped in.
All right, you know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Let me start you with, some like this, right? Okay. So the smash hit, Cara Cara, ya KO. What year was that released?
2014.
Damn.
Ain't trying to play with me.
This nigga
ain't trying to play with me.
Quick, bro. Damn. Shit.
Ain't trying to play with me, bro. Come on. I'm trying to tell you.
Okay. I got another one, right? So now, the song, Sorry Make. You remember that song? Sorry Make. Sorry Make. Yes, sir. Now, was that curated by DJ Switch, DJ Speedster, or DJ Vigilante? Dun.
DJ Vigilante.
Alright, they got it, you know what I'm saying? Alright. Hey, you tapped in, boys, and like, yes, sir.
Hey,
you been on this shit.
I'm trying to since a kid, bro. Come on.
Okay, you know your shit. Alright.
Okay,
let me hit you with another one, right? Now, you listening?
I'm out shit. Damn, now you're getting me nervous. we going now. Yeah.
Who is the Motswako originator?
WHP.
Okay, this nigga shit ain't making me look bad out here. God damn,
I'm
nigga.
trying to tell you,
God
bro.
damn, nigga. Shit.
We out here, for real.
Damn, this nigga. Okay.
We out here.
Here's another one. So you remember the TV show The Hustle?
Yes.
The hip-hop show, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
All right. Who won in season 1?
Big Star Johnson.
Poison. Hey, Poison. Poison.
Really about it.
Poison.
Really about it. No cap about it. We running it up. Trying to tell you.
This nigga talk.
Trying to tell you.
Hey, you out here, boy.
Bro,
you really out here.
Really been out here, no cap.
You know your shit, huh?
I know my shit, for real.
All right. Let me throw another one your way.
Okay.
Hopefully this one can knock you.
We are going for, how many were those? 5?
That was like 5.
That was 5.
Nigga,
we going 4 for 5.
This nigga, that was literally 5. Okay.
Let's go.
No, actually, this one, it won't even be a question. This is one I want to know from you, right?
Okay.
Right now, what is your SA hip-hop Mount Rushmore? Niggas that are really running shit right now that you feel like are paving the way for future generations.
Blackie.
Okay.
Blackie's really dope.
Yes, sir.
Blackie, and who else can I put on? And it says.
Yes, sir. There we go.
Okay,
you were supposed to start with that, bro. You're supposed to start with that.
Right? Yeah. But see, the thing is, I want to be cocky because I be listening to niggas, though. You know what I'm saying?
But you that nigga.
Nah, I'm him for real.
Yeah, you him, bro. Yeah.
Like, okay, so I think, okay, let me to not, be my, give myself a big head. Let me just start with the niggas that I feel like are really holding it down right now. Right. Shout out to Blackie. Shout out to, also, man, what am I saying? Who else? God damn. Okay, but yeah, Blackie, Focalistic.
For sure.
Blackie, Focalistic, and Kiddo CSA, definitely.
Yeah, and us, Kiddo CSA.
Real life, that's you.
Yeah. It's us, for real.
Us, for real.
I feel that, right?
Yeah.
And now, what can we expect from Kiddo, this year, the rest of this year, or in future? What you got coming for the people? What's the plan? What's the vibe?
Okay, so I'm doing like weekly vlogs out on my YouTube page. Also check it out at KIDDO_CSA. That's on my YouTubes, and every week, basically, me and the gang and what we get up to and stuff like that. And then I'm also gonna drop a couple of singles before the year ends. I'm collaborating also with like South African acts also as well, because I noticed like everything that I've done, I've never like had a South African act except for Reason, but like every stuff was like mostly people from like all over the world.
For sure.
So I'm like tapping in also as well, like with local artists that I also love. You know what I'm trying to say? That I'm making like music with and so stuff. And I'm gonna release a couple of singles before the year ends. And then the album is coming out. The debut album, my first ever album, is coming out next year, May. The date might change, we might switch it up, but it's definitely coming out next year, man. I'm super excited for it. It's gonna be number one. I'm trying to tell you.
Yes, sir. Speak that shit into existence.
We're going number one, and that's on everything.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to tell you.
We're gonna repost this when that shit happens.
Let me tell you. My first debut album. What's the date today?
Today, the 13th, I think.
The 13th of July, 2023.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to tell you, my first project is going to go number one.
Yes, sir.
First ever album, number one.
Yeah.
Trying to tell you. Yes,
and
sir.
That's the word, what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Blessing for having you here, my G.
Man. It's been great. It's been great.
Sir.
This is super exciting for me. I feel like also, shout out to you guys also for pushing the culture, man, as well. Like, this is super exciting. Like what we doing right now, I think also is just like, I wouldn't say kids, bro, but like I feel like, it's just like creatives in general. Like we're really doing dope stuff. Like, really should
niggas
be proud
are pushing
of
the
ourselves.
Boundaries of all these little industries, what I'm saying?
Man, facts, like we really should be proud of ourselves. And like, yo, shout out to y'all as well, man.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate you, my nigga, what I'm saying? Blessing to have you here, what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
This has been Space Impact. Shout out to Space Academy, what I'm saying? Make sure to follow my. Shout out your socials for the niggas who don't know.
If you don't know, this is what's going on. On TikTok, on Instagram, on Twitter, we just got threads, baby. We on there.
Nigga on threads now.
So yeah, all of social media that my name is KIDDO_CSA. That's Kiddo CSA on all social media platforms.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's the word. It's your boy Lowk, and we out this bitch.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.